But even as he's very, very accepting of illegality and illegal immigrants, just as accepting he is of that, he is very tough on legitimate business. You have, I believe, from everything that I can tell, the most anti-business governor in the United States, bar none. Anti-big business, anti-small business, anti-medium-sized business, anti-any business. And why is he anti-businesses? Because he taxes them out of Maryland. He taxes them so much, and he regulates them so much, and he makes it so difficult for them to make the kind of profit they could make in Virginia, or Florida, or Texas, that they go to Virginia, or Florida, or Texas. You didn't lose jobs by accident. Your unemployment rate didn't double under O'Malley by accident. It doubled because of him, because of his policies in driving people who produce jobs out of the state of Maryland. And if you let him squeak by for another 4 years, it's going to get worse. Now, you're in a very good position here in Maryland, because you don't just have to throw out O'Malley and his anti-business policies. You don't have to just throw out O'Malley and his high tax policies. You don't have to just throw out O'Malley and his anti-police and anti-law enforcement policies. Every police organization in this state is supporting Bob Ehrlich. And they're supporting Bob Ehrlich because he is pro-police. I was a United States attorney and prosecutor for more of my life than I was a mayor. I grew up in a family with 5 police officers and 1 firefighter as uncles. I cannot imagine anybody that would be anti-police. I can't imagine it. Well, you got a governor. All the police officers here tell me. I don't come from here. They do. They tell me he's the most anti-police governor in the country. Now, you've got not just a negative choice to make, and boy, that's powerful enough. I wouldn't care who was on the other side. I would throw this guy O'Malley out.
Yeah!
But you're better off than that. You got a man who was your governor, and he was the best governor in this country. All the things he was doing right, O'Malley has reversed. Balancing the budget, creating surpluses, creating rainy day funds, helping to bring jobs to Maryland. He's reversed all that. I call him your governor, Governor Ehrlich. I use him as an example to Republican candidates for governor all over the country. I tell them, if you want to learn how to be a good governor, go talk to Bob Ehrlich, because he was the best governor that I've seen in a very, very long time. You've got a governor who will reduce spending like he did before and get it under control. You've got a governor that will make your state a state in which businesses will like to come, because he will work with them. And he's doing that not because he likes business. He's doing it because, like me, he likes jobs for you. All this anti-business stuff sounds great in a classroom. Usually a classroom on Marxism. But where do the jobs come from, ladies and gentlemen? Where do the jobs? The government, of course. That's where they want all the jobs to come from. But an economy grows when the jobs come from the private sector. That's what America is all about. America is all about a small government and a big private sector. Europe and Eastern Europe used to be, and the Soviet Union and China, they want big, big governments and very tiny private sectors that can be dominated by the government. And why are we the greatest nation on earth? Because our founding fathers taught us, and we believe in our hearts, that we're about a limited government and a really, really big private sector where people can make individual decisions on their own. they're saying, give me your money, and we can use it better in Annapolis, and we can use it better in Washington, then you will use it. And what we're saying, people like Bob Ehrlich and me, what we're saying is, you will make better decisions about your money than O'Malley or the people in Washington. So you've got a great chance to get rid of a bad governor and replace it with the best governor. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Get out and vote. I'm a Republican, so I support voting only once. That doesn't mean you can't do it early, though. Doesn't mean you can't do it early so you can free yourself up from the moment you vote to go get more people to vote. Go get 5 more or 10 more. Make sure they turn up. I've watched elections for a long time. I've looked at all the polls all around the country. I've been in 40 different elections in probably the last 15 days, and about 10 different states. This election is all about coming out to vote. The enthusiasm is there for us, and the enthusiasm has to be produced by them. Nobody wants them anymore. Everybody is upset about the direction of this country. Everybody in Maryland is upset about the direction of Maryland. Otherwise, they're living on Mars. The question is, we got to get them out to vote. You've got to come out and vote. If Bob is behind in the polls, if he's ahead in the polls, doesn't make a darn bit of difference. Don't let that affect you, because we don't know what's going to happen on Election Day. I believe this will be one of the most surprising elections in our history. The people are out there to elect him. The people are out there to elect him. And if you want to change the direction of your estate, you go get them out to vote. And reach into your pocket and reach into their pocket and give them money. Because money is a big part of this. I mean, always, if you're going to reach, now I was a former prosecutor, if you're going to reach into their pocket, please ask their permission. But no matter how much you can give, small amount, medium-sized amount, big amount, donate some money. It is needed for the, not just for the advertising on television, but to professionally organize all the get out the vote efforts that are so important on Election Day. And also to make sure, God forbid if anybody would do this, that somebody won't steal votes. That doesn't happen in Maryland. Just New York and Chicago. But that's why that money is so important. It's so important because I think it's going to be really close. Whoever gets out the vote better, whoever has proper voter integrity and proper voter supervision and getting the people out to the polls, they're going to win. So, I'm more excited about this election than I am any other, because I thought the result 4 years ago was very unfair, because as I said, 60% approval rating, the best governor in the country, no doubt about it. Governors all over the United States look to Bob Ehrlich to do the right thing and to follow his lead. You need, not the worst governor in America for Maryland, you're entitled to the best governor in America. And it's my pleasure to introduce your next governor, Bob